who's really the worst team in the NBA. So, fellas, here's how we're going to do it. I got a bracket that is 1 through 8 of the teams with the 8 worst records in the NBA. We are going to pretend like, well, you know how it typically is come playoff time. It's the top 8 teams in the league. They play a 7-game series. The winner advances, and who ultimately wins in the last series, which is the NBA Finals, wins the Larry O'Brien Trophy and is the NBA champions. We are going to do the reverse of that. We have the bottom 8 teams. We're going to do a 7-game series. Loser advances.
Garbage.
And we are going to really see who's the worst team in the NBA. I have the bracket set up right now.
This is some hater shit.
Which is kind of ironic considering you're the worst team, but you're winning.
Oh,
I have the bracket set up.
Yeah, you're winning by losing.
Oh, that's the draft.
Oh, you know, I did something like this on TikTok yesterday. It was fun.
Here's what the bracket looks like. We got the Pacers versus the Jazz. That's the 1 and 8 series.
Yeah, that's easy.
The Nets versus the Wizards. That's the 4 and 5 series. The Kings versus the Hornets. That's the 3 and 6 series. And then we have the Mavericks versus the Pelicans. That is the 7 and 2 series.
Wow,
Mavericks are still in the bottom 8. Yeesh.
Mavericks. Wow. Wait, who missed out? Like which one?
The Clippers have escaped this realm. The Clippers.
Yeah,
have
I guess
escaped.
Clippers.
That's the only team that really was close. Otherwise, you're going to say like the Bucks and the Blazers.
Yeah,
so it's really just the Clippers.
I guess it's fair. Yeah.
This is some real shit, Ron.
So let's get into it. The first team is the 1 and 8 series, the Pacers versus the Jazz. We are talking about a 7-game series. Who would lose this series, fellas?
The Pacers.
So who loses 4 games first?
They don't have Keontae George. Yeah, whoever doesn't have them is losing.
Oh, that Keontae prop is good. Aging
in like 5
great,
games.
amazingly for you, by the way.
Hey, bro. Hey, what? Hey, Mara, do it with me. Hey, Drench, do it with me. Sick and Bears.
No,
but shout out to Keontae, and for some reason, no one's acknowledging Keontae's like very legitimate most improved player. Like
he's balling.
Case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
he got that Mars. He got that offensive shit figured out. That boy know how to play some offense, boy. That boy got that shit figured out.
Yeah, he got it.
Bro, I'll tell you a true story. Bro, I was coaching in the tournament. This is when he was his senior in high school, and I watched Reed Shepard was there, Keontae George, Mikey Williams, Adem Bona, Chris Livingston. I think it was another guy, another NBA player there that just turned out to be an NBA player. Bro,
Let me guess, Jordan. Keontae George was the best player in the gym.
Easily. And he played defense, though, at that time. He played defense. Like, he was locking shit up. When I first saw him.
6'3"?
Chill.
That was the next question I was about to ask you.
Look, chill. When I first saw him, I was like, bro, I watched him play defense. Like, I was like, dog, his ass lock up. He played for an Under Armour team at that time. He played for, I forgot the name of it.
Mars, I'm 2 for 2, by the way.
But I was like, bro, he locking shit up. I was like, bro, he clearly an NBA player. Like, clearly
where's he from? Where is he from?
Dallas.
Okay, so he.
Yeah.
And how far is Baylor from Dallas?
NBA player. Reed Shepard was the second one. I didn't know who Reed Shepard was at the time, but I coached against him. He for sure had 30. For sure had 30. Reed Shepard was cold as hell, and the dude kept telling me, "You don't know who that is?" I say, "No."
I remember when Mars. This is not to call Mars out, but this is I remember Mars said Isaiah Collier was better than Keontae.
Shit, yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Yo, fellas, let's get back to it though.
Ron, they beat them in 5 games. Utah.
The Pacers get fried.
Let me shout out Mikey real quick. Shout out Mikey real quick, man. Putting on this.
Mikey was on that team. I was coaching.
Yeah, I didn't know he was coaching. I just know you said his name.
Yeah.
Just shouting out Mikey for putting on in Sacramento.
He did have a good game.
So everybody got the Jazz beating the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
I got them in 5 games. I think they smoked.
Yeah, this is quick.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Pacers actually are advancing because they lost. All right, now we have the Nets versus the Wizards.
This one should also be easy. The Nets.
Yeah, the Nets are better than them. Than who?
Cam Thomas is back, by the way, so shout out to him. He's doing his thing. Cam Thomas is back.
Do the Nets beat the Wizards?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
The Nets have been good.
What is with? I'm genuinely good. What is you guys' infatuation with the Wizards? Because once again, this is 3 straight years where you guys have tried to deny the.
It is.
They got some good players over there.
I don't understand.
If the Wizards had better talent, they would be winning more games.
They got some good players over there.
If they would have had better talent, they'd be winning more games. Like.
They just suck. The Wizards suck. They're getting fried by the Nets.
They got some good players.
And the Nets have better players too.
Yeah, that's a better.
The Nets don't really suck like people think they suck though. They all right though. They just
their defense has been good somehow. But yeah, Jordy's a great coach, bro.
The Nets don't suck like people think they do, bro. The Nets
they still suck.
George, you don't want to tell us they don't have NBA players on their crew. What are you doing?
Yeah, that was early in the season. They was playing a bunch of bums. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
You was like, get these dudes out of here. They don't got no pros on their team.
That was early in the season, chill. It's different.
Okay, we're third through the season. What's changed in a third through the season with these
Porter
guys?
Jr.
How do I go from not winning an NBA player
and then they start playing better defense? They start playing better defense.
Yeah, their defense has been top 10, y'all. Like y'all got to kind of update your resume.
Their defense has been playing a lot better.
They moved MPJ to the 3. They put Noah Clowney in the starting lineup with him and Nick Claxton, and their defense took off. Like they've been really good. And you can also, if you want to attribute it to Cam Thomas being out, then sure, go do that. But like, their defense has been good. Terrence Mann has been giving them decent minutes. Yegor's been getting better as the season goes on.
Yegor definitely got better.
Danny Wolf is now in the rotation. He's implementing his like unique style of play. Drake Powell is intriguing. Like they're a better team than the Wizards. I don't know why we're doing this.
I still don't like Trey Young.
Welcome to the show. The worst team in the NBA. Yes, no team here is good. We know this.
I still don't
like
Trey
Young. I don't think so.
They play better basketball than the Wizards. They guards better than the Wizards. They have more talent than the Wizards. They're better than the Wizards.
I don't think they have more talent. That's the thing.
You only think the Wizards have more talent because their guys were the 6th overall pick or the 2nd overall pick like 3 years ago. So
Alex Sarr is better than any young talent that the Nets have.
He's better than Claxton. I'm saying it right now. He's better than Igor.
Keyshawn is better than any young talent that the Nets have.
It's not about young talent. It's like if these two teams play today, who's winning? And Michael Porter Jr. is the best player on the floor.
All around? So who would you
bet? Cam Thomas?
Who would you rather? Cam Thomas scores better. But if you're talking like
that's the sport of basketball. Cam Thomas is better than Keyshawn George.
So hold on. If you whatever team, we can take whatever contending team. Actually, the Rockets. Who would the Rockets rather have?
Keyshawn. That doesn't mean you're a better player.
That just means
I'm saying he plays a better brand of basketball. No. Here's what I'm saying though.
Does not mean better player.
I understand that. I'm saying Keyshawn George plays a much better brand of basketball than Cam Thomas. If Cam Thomas isn't giving you those buckets,
I agree.
Then it's like,
but Cam Thomas is
what are you doing? And on top of that, Cam Thomas coming off the bench now.
On a minutes restriction. What do you mean? He just got back from injury.
All right.
By the way, been averaging like 20 since coming back from injury on a minutes restriction.
And the Washington Wizards got a guy that averages 20 and 10, and they don't run any offense for him. None whatsoever. So with that also being said, their vets are better. CJ McCullough and Middleton are better than any of the vets that they got over there. No doubt about it.
Hey, chill. Another reason why the Nets are better.
That's the point.
Another reason why the Nets got better because they took Ben Sarr garbage ass out the
not in that sense. Not in the sense of. Go ahead. Say it again, Jordan. I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said part of the reason why the Nets got better too is because they quit playing Ben Sarr trash ass. That's another reason why his ass flat out garbage. That was one of the guys I was talking about. I don't like him or Trayor.
Jordan, talk to me about Brooklyn. You said they had no NBA.
Trayor been getting some minutes though recently.
I know, but I don't like his game. His ass trash, bro. Like him.
Yegor
Dimon was looking trash at first too. But he started stepping up.
Yegor's getting better. You can see he's getting stronger. Like he's able
definitely
to
getting better
inside the 3-point line now. So like,
well, these two teams played.
Nick Claxton is getting back to like his college days. I don't know if you guys are paying attention.
The Nets beat the Wizards by 23 points
in 7 games.
Season, so Michael Porter Jr. at 34. Michael Porter Jr.
They're not even better now, though.
He is like quite clearly the best player on both of these teams, like by a significant margin.
The reason why I swipe, I think I think the front line is the difference. I think Alex Sarr is going to outplay Nick Claxton. I think he's going to be better.
Okay, but one of them has a significantly better coaching infrastructure, and that is the Nets. Significantly better.
Alex Sarr 9 points, 4 for 12 last time they played the Nets. Nice.
Damn.
I think you guys are understanding how much like MPJ makes a difference.
He way better than everybody. First of all, is MPJ a top 20 player in the NBA? Is MPJ a top 20 player in the NBA today?
No.
Maybe top 20.
I don't have a list, but
I don't think he's top 20.
This year, I would say he's been one of the 20 best offensive players.
Easily.
The defense.
But I'd be crazy to say, Big Ox, in a 7-game series.
Why?
That an old man over there in Washington to get at MPJ.
No,
I'd be crazy to say.
No. What are you talking about?
Middleton. You talking about Middleton?
Talk about Chris Middleton. I'd be crazy to say he'd be getting that.
MPJ.
I mean, they will both go off though.
That motherfucker shoot the ball with
if MPJ without any legitimate defenders defending him is frying you.
I just said he dropped 34 last time they played the Wizards.
Yeah,
The
it's
Wizards
not
give
even
up
a question. They don't have anybody to him.
And you have
give up
MPJ
125 points per
offensive
game. If Michael Porter Jr. had a 7-game series against the Wizards, FanDuel would take him off the books because they know Michael Porter for 35 a night.
Who's guarding CJ McCollum?
The Nets have one of the better best opponents per game in the Eastern Conference.
Terrence Mann. It'll be Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann can
guard
the
Nets, bro. The Nets suck.
Terrence Mann, you come off the bench with like a Zaire Williams or something.
Shout out Zaire.
CJ cooking there.
But
I think the coaching might be the difference. To be honest with you, the coaching might be the difference.
Jordy Fernandez was not going to win coach of the year last year. They didn't win
better offense and the better players. I wonder who's going to win the series. I don't know.
But like Chill said, we're really arguing who's like the best looking ugly chick. I'm not going home with any of these chicks at the end of the night, regardless. Why am I like trying to like
boy?
I'm trying to
You don't go home. You don't get the best out of them. You don't go home with them.
There's just no way you guys actually think the Wizards have a chance.
I'm just saying, guys, well, sometimes you got to live a little. You don't got to go home, but it's a Holiday Inn right there.
Shit, I go home.
Ain't no bread for that. Hell no.
Something wrong with y'all, bro.
I'm not tricking no dough for that.
Hey, chill, the Holiday Inn costs $45.
Hell no, I'm not tricking no dough for that.
If you do it right, you can get $4,500 back in return if you do it right.
But chill.
You've been in Seattle too long, boy. You gotta get off that blade, right?
I ain't learned that in Seattle. I learned that down where you at.
You got the friends and family plan?
I got that friends and family code at the Holiday Inn, so it ain't gonna be nothing,
Y'all, but so Mars is taking the Wizards, Casual's taking the Wizards. Ox, who you got?
Oh, to lose.
I'm gonna just let them pick. I'm commenting on it, but I don't think I want to vote on this hater shit. I'm gonna let them finish voting.
All right, Drench, who you got?
The Wizards definitely the worst team. The Nets winning, bro.
A bunch of so-and-sos up here, you see what we doing.
Swiper?
Yeah,
you got the Wizards
Nets are winning. Yeah.
All right. So the Wizards are advancing. The next series we got, y'all, is the Kings and the Hornets. I actually still don't want to get involved in this hater shit.
Are we assuming fully healthy? Like, do the Kings have Sabonis?
No, right now, today, right now.
Oh, the Kings lose. Give them
Sabonis. They still lose.
I wanted to know because right now, if it's based on current,
unless he's out for the season,
he's out for a few more weeks.
He comes back like late.
Oh yeah. No. They got Sabonis.
Oh, okay.
He's missed like 15 games.
Zach LaVine's also missed like a few weeks.
Yeah, Levine was also playing. I don't know if it was documented.
He's been up here playing.
Levine was playing for a while and he wasn't healthy. I don't know. He was whatever. But fully healthy, I think it's close. But currently the Kings would get fried.
I think we should talk about how the team.
If unless it's a season in the injury, he's gonna be back and he's gonna be playing for you guys. So I'm saying like I want to do rosters of healthy people.
Yeah, but then that just turns into so much speculation because we're judging the team based on what we've been watching, and we haven't been watching them.
We've seen him with Sabonis. Sabonis played this year.
When was that? When's the last time you seen Sabonis play, Ron?
A month ago?
It might have been a couple weeks ago, but he played this year.
Sabonis come into the year hurt or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Last game he played was 11-16 against the Spurs.
6 weeks ago, Ron.
Month and a half.
That's like matter of fact, that's like 7 weeks. He hasn't
all right. No Sabonis.
Oh, then I go.
Well, when Sabonis did play, they only won 2 games. So
they suck.
Yes, and who was not there too? We were missing a lot of players. Like, so you're telling me that?
So then, do I say no Keegan? He missed a good chunk of the season too.
He's playing right now.
Brutal schedule. Actually, looking back at it to start the year,
before DeMontis got hurt, when he was playing, there was no Keegan Murray.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So Keegan Murray is like this difference.
Yes,
like,
Keegan Murray
for them. You should
probably watch him play, casual. Before you speak on him, you should probably watch him.
I'm just saying, like, is he like the difference between playing and basement?
He's the difference. He's a difference in a few games, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a few games, and yes, Keegan Murray is a difference in a few games. Yes, absolutely.
If the Kings were fully healthy the whole year, they probably have about 11 wins.
I'll say
3 more than they have right now.
I would say about 14. I'll say about 14.
3 more than what
They'd be better than the Clippers if they were fully healthy, like record wise.
We'd have a better record than the Clippers.
Well, the Clippers weren't fully healthy, so
yeah, but that's what I got the Hornets. I got the Hornets. That's
yeah. I go with the Hornets too. Kings are bottom 3 in both offense and defense. Just trash basketball. Sorry.
Damn.
The Hornets have some redeeming qualities. Their offense is decent. They have interesting talent over there. Concanipple is great. LaMelo is still really talented. Like I said, Brandon Miller's ascending. They're rookies. Tijan Salan is having a really good sophomore year after being one of the worst players in the league in year 1. He's improved a lot.
He was very vocal about that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, still think it's a terrible draft pick, but he's mightily improved. So shout out to Tijan Salan. But yeah, I got the Hornets.
Yeah, all the metrics just say the Hornets are better. So
Swiper, Jordan,
Hornets. Yeah.
Hornets.
The Hornets win.
All right. Well, the Kings. Ox, would you like to?
No, I also think with how we are right now, I also think the Hornets win. That's what I was saying when I was talking about it. I'm just not voting on it.
All right. Well, the Kings are advancing to the second round. Words that we have never heard before. All right. Last but not least, we have the Mavericks versus the Pelicans.
Mavs are better.
Yes, they are. Not much better, but I think that they better.
Anthony Davis out and Kyrie.
AD's playing.
AD played. It didn't look like it, but AD played against
Philly yesterday.
He played.
It just didn't look like it.
Yeah, it didn't look like he played, but he played.
I think he only had like 13 points, but he played.
We're just gonna keep letting it skate under the radar that Anthony Davis just.
Well, there's a bunch of trade rumors.
Who said no? No, Mark. You were on a sabbatical when we had a conversation about Anthony Davis versus who was it, Chill? Kawhi. While Anthony Davis somehow skates the conversation for injuries and all that other stuff. But then Kawhi, I said Kawhi was playing better than AD with more games played this year. We were doing the last 3 years and all this other stuff. Yeah. AD had played 16 games at that point, I believe, with the number, Chill. I can't remember what the exact number was. I don't remember what it was. He was averaging 20 and 9. And nobody was saying anything about it. Because it's like, hey, he's doing the best he can. So we had a whole conversation last week.
AD checked out?
No.
Is he checked out?
It looks like it. To be honest with you, Casual, it does look like
There's all these trade rumors.
It does.
There's all these trade rumors coming out. Now, I've always had that gripe with Anthony Davis for a long time, which I don't know. Like, he doesn't really – sometimes there's that killer in him that I wish he just would stick it to the Lakers and stick it to the NBA world and say, oh, you're going to trade me for Luka and make me sound like I'm Kwame Brown in this trade package. I'm just going to go drop 30 a night.
I mean, maybe all these injuries he got hurt.
Maybe all these injuries have just started to pile up. He just doesn't want to be in Dallas. All the
y'all don't want me here anyway.
I was thinking, what you mean you don't want to be in Dallas?
Y'all don't want me here anyway.
They don't want him here.
Y'all don't want me here anyway. So
I feel like this is a lot. Oh, shout out to your fake beard. I feel like this is a lot of projection.
I guess a lot of projection.
I just think Anthony Davis just isn't as good as maybe you guys think. At this point.
I just think he's checked out.
I do think he is, Maz, and I think that because I've seen stretches of him be really good, it doesn't help when you get traded. To your point, I mean, you said this a bunch of different times, and I am coming around. I mean, trading for Luka was a bad idea. It was. And the fact that now I'm traded for him, and on top of me being traded for him, I've been in and out of the lineup, and I hear so many different times, they don't want me here anyway. I was already on a championship unit. I was on a team that was in the Western Conference Championship, and I was playing really well with them. Yep. And yes, we have seen the decline of guys over the course of a year or so, but I still think Anthony Davis is still because I've seen 30 and 15. I've still seen 25 and 10 from him. But I think that what's going on in Dallas has really affected him, and I do think that he wants out of there. I do.
Isn't that the story of Anthony Davis when he was on the Lakers was the inconsistency in games where he just wouldn't show up?
That's what I said.
So was he checked out in LA too? Has he been checked out in like the last 5 years? Because we've been up here multiple times. Oh, Anthony Davis, he just had 44 and 12, and then the next game he had 12 points.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, what's going on? Why can't Anthony Davis take the reins from LeBron? Why is he not this number one guy?
But those two things ain't the same.
Back then, when he was having inconsistent games, and it would be like, oh, he just got beat up and down the court by this no-name big. What's going on with Anthony Davis?
Yep.
So was he checked out in LA as well when the same?
No, he wasn't checked out in LA. The reason why is because they didn't. The reason why is because they traded for him, one, for a lesser player. Two, is because they also demanded that he got better. They wasn't trying to ship him off. That's the difference. He got shipped.
You do make every excuse in the book for AD though when he does go on these runs. Yes, because the issue is Anthony Davis. I remember this show when he would go ghost in the end of games in the playoffs, you would always say they stopped giving him the ball.
Yes,
every time it came to the fourth quarter, you said they didn't do enough to get him the ball. They didn't do enough to get him engaged.
Sure.
The problem is that every single iteration of AD the last few years, now he's not engaged because of the trade rumors. And then with LA, it's like, well, they're not giving him the ball. They're not creating the offense for him. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. I'm saying, like, at some point, it's on the player.
It is.
I do that with Anthony Davis.
I'm respectfully. That's why we had a whole argument last week, though. It's like, I don't think you do, because if you held him to the same kind of tenacity you held to Kawhi Leonard last week, we would have had a whole conversation about AD. Because Ox had to come to AD's defense, rightly so. But to you, because I was bringing up Kawhi, he's having a great year this year. But you're saying, I don't know what I'm going to get. I know he's going to go down. I know he's going to get hurt. Meanwhile, AD has played 20 games with Dallas since he got there, and he's not been good this year relative to trading Luka Doncic for him. And you weren't saying anything. I'm saying at some point it's on AD. AD has to be better.
I think AD's been good this year. I mean, when
I think he's still a good player. I just think he's not the level of, like, he's quite clearly not a top 10 guy to me. Yeah. And he wasn't top 10 last year.
I agree with that.
He's not playing.
And he wasn't top 10 last year for me either, but you guys still said he was, and we had the disagreement. And I'm not saying you guys were wrong and I was right, because this year is a different year to last year.
Sure.
But I think we're at the point where Anthony Davis is steadily getting worse. The defensive impact is steadily getting worse, and the offensive impact is getting drastically worse. Like, he's just not as good. And he's a center in denial, because he still wants to play the four. Like, he's quite clearly a center. But, like, so that also doesn't help anything. So, like, the flaws he had in LA, he still has them in Dallas, but we're attributing them in Dallas to being checked out. When in LA,
I think two things can be true.
Flaws.
I mean,
So
I said it for the last 3 minutes. I said in the last 3 minutes that, listen, I've been a big Anthony Davis guy. I remember coming out of Kentucky, because a lot of my family are Kentucky fans. They went to Kentucky. So I remember watching Anthony Davis. He's always lacked this offensive aggressiveness. And I especially noticed that in Los Angeles, where he'll have the roller coaster in the playoffs, or where he'll just go ghost in a fourth quarter, where it's like, AD, you're one of the 5-10 best players in the world. Go get this basketball for 3 minutes and go cook Nikola Jokic. That does go and affect in his game. But I also kind of look at him and, like, you can just feel the injuries and just the trade rumors and the fact that they treated him like Kwame Brown in this trade package. That's kind of wearing on him. And it's natural for a human being to feel that. But then when you add that into the fact that he just naturally lacks offensive aggression and he's just not this killer that we'd want him to be, it's adding to this season.
I also think that I've seen dominant stretches from Anthony Davis, and it was for me when he was playing with the Lakers, it was never, get Anthony Davis out of town. No, I complained about Anthony Davis about him being soft. I complained about Anthony Davis about him not being consistent, and a lot of that had to do with injuries. And a lot of that's where the soft thing came from. But then he would play and be the dominant Anthony Davis. I saw him I saw him going to Washington when he was playing with the Lakers. Do you remember that second half of the season? He went into Washington and kicked Porzingis' ass, put 55 and 10 on him. He 100% did that. Then when they had that stretch where they were the best defensive team in the game going into the playoffs in 23, that had a lot to do with him. A lot to do with him being there. So I never really to say that I make excuses for Anthony Davis. I try to treat Anthony Davis as fairly as I possibly can.
You make more excuses for AD than you do other superstars, and especially when it comes to Kawhi. You treat Kawhi radically different than you treat Anthony Davis. That was my whole point. You treat them like much different players. Go ahead, Ron.
And then all right, we just talked about AD.
Yep.
But we still have the Mavs versus the Pelicans in a 7-game series. I actually think this would be a pretty good 7-game series too.
Yep.
But who do you guys have?
I'll take Dallas in 6.
It's interesting. It's one team that can't score versus one team that can't guard. So it's like interesting. But yeah, I got the Mavs. The talent level's a bit too high.
Yeah, I'll take Mavs too.
I got the Mavs too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Big Ox, would you like to participate? Would you like to maybe do your job?
In this hater shit, Ox?
All right, well, we have the Mavericks.
I am participating.
Well, if you just do what we're doing and pick who you think would win, you're not really hating.
So this is what we're looking at, y'all, right now.
I'll take care of any tiebreakers, guys.
So right now we have the Pelicans versus the Wizards in the 1-4 matchup, and then we have the Sacramento Kings versus the Mavericks in the 3-7 matchup.
Okay, we can get that one out of the way. The Kings would lose to the Mavericks, so move the Kings on. We know.
Oh, hold on, wait! I'm tripping.
Yeah,
the Pacers beating the Jazz.
No.
Okay,
This is
It's
the
who's
losers.
worse. It's who's
The
worse.
losers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what, Pelicans and Kings?
Yeah.
I still would like to think we could
hell.
get this out the way and say that the Kings would lose to the Pelicans.
The Kings might beat the Pelicans.
Nah, I think the Pelicans.
I guess it's close though.
No, they ain't that bad.
I'm fairly confident that the
Sacramento's
Kings
bad.
would lose.
The Kings
I
be in
think
some
they do.
games. The Kings really be in some games. They be losing.
And then the
Russ,
Kings be down by
with
25 in the
Keegan
first quarter.
They do definitely be down by 25, but they
Well,
give a
20 ain't
serve.
a lot
They
in the
give a
NBA
serve.
anymore. I just saw
blown
the
out
Man
by
Heat
the
last night.
Lakers.
Yeah,
The
fake
Lakers
us.
They
never
They
blow
beat
out
the Rockets. Don't forget
The
that. They just
Lakers
beat the Rockets.
never
That's an indictment.
I'm so glad Casual's here so he can admit that the Lakers are frauds.
The Pelicans
like
be
we
working
said.
too, ain't they?
Never. I
Yes,
didn't
the
say
same
Lakers
week.
are frauds. They just don't blow
The
teams
same
out.
week.
No, they're just not good too. Like, but you were just fighting us that day. Goodness gracious.
I don't think the Lakers are contenders either. I just think they're.
They do have a good team. They do. They got a
You were mad that they weren't. Remember, Ron? We had to put them top 10 when he was here.
Swiper, Kings Pelicans, because we got to move on. I got
Pelicans. I got Pelicans.
Winning. I got the Pelicans winning.
Yeah, Pelicans winning.
Chill.
I'm gonna go with the Pelicans.
I'm taking Sacramento.
Okay.
I think Sacramento.
3-1 right now.
Yeah.
Casual?
Yeah, the Pelicans would beat the Kings. The Kings suck.
And by the way, Casual, y'all just blew Sacramento out like last week.
That's right.
Y'all
But that's what I
smoked
said. The fact that the Lakers blew out the Kings, the Lakers don't blow teams out, even bad teams. They might blow them out for a quarter, but then like fourth quarter comes around, Lakers take foot off the gas and allow 15 points, and then it looks like it was a 10-point game. The fact that the Lakers beat them by 24, I'm like, what? You suck. Like,
The Lakers also beat the Bucks by a good.
Hey,
margin.
I know, Ron. I know we got to move on, but is that video fake of Luka Doncic? Is that AI? When Luka Doncic was saying, "Don't nobody tell him how to play basketball," I saw a video like that. That shit got to be fake. If you already, then it must be fake.
Talking in Spanish?
Not aware of it.
No, he wasn't in Spanish. He was saying it in English, but it might have been AI.
Then yeah, I'd assume it's fake.
Because he was going off. Nobody's gonna tell me how to play basketball, like some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'd assume that's fake. I haven't seen it, but I'd assume that's fake.
Okay.
All right, fellas, the next series that we got, I think this actually might
is
be
the
the best
close one.
series
Yeah,
we've got
this is
so
the close
far.
one. Yeah.
The Pacers and the Wizards. Hey, I would actually like to watch this series. I ain't gonna lie.
I have no
I would
intention of
enjoy
watching
it.
junk ball.
I would
All-Star
enjoy
game.
this
I wouldn't watch a
series.
minute of this shit.
No,
I
because I
wouldn't
would
have
just
no
be
intention of watching
curious.
junk balls All-Star game. Ain't no
I
way.
would really be curious to see who's better out of these two teams. I think it's that close. But you guys talk to me. Who you got?
So Ron,
would you actually want to watch the series? I think this might age you like 5 years. I would not want to watch this series. I don't think their local broadcasters would have this. They put on like a soap opera or something. I wouldn't even want to broadcast.
They've played each other. They've played each other already this season. I know the Pacers blew them out once, and I'm pretty sure the Wizards blew them out too.
Yeah,
so
that's ridiculous.
Sure they've both blown each other out.
Peak junk ball.
Ron,
I think the Pacers are a better team, but in a series, I think the Wizards might win.
Ron, you coming over to the table. One of them got buck teeth and bad breath, and the other one is just fat. And
Pimples
she just
all over her face.
Yes.
Kill, you better not say that.
Hey, I'm not one of those.
Bad breath. That's
I'm not.
crazy.
Yeah. On top of that, on top of the buck teeth, Ox. Yeah, breath stink.
I don't even care, but your breath can't stink. That's just unacceptable.
Yes. On top of that, so you got to pick one. So, if I'm being honest, I'm taking Washington over the Pacers. I got to pick one.
Yeah, I mean,
I can understand. I can understand your people not being able to afford braces growing up, but you can't brush your teeth. Get out of here.
Put a mitt.
So
in
we
your
got.
mouth,
I'll take the Wizards to win. I'll take the Wizards to win.
Yeah,
We got 2 for Washington.
The Wizards are a better team. Yeah, Wizards are a better team. The Pacers, their Pacers, like they have the defense to be like a redeeming quality. Although it's not a great defense by any means, it's definitely better than the Wizards. But then I can't. This team's got on a 10-game losing streak. Like,
man, the Pacers win that series. They got Siakam and they got
I was about
Nembhard.
to
I'm
say
taking the Pacers.
Siakam. Like we just watched these guys.
We got playoff Nembhard. Yeah, we ain't factored that in.
Yeah, like
No, playoff Nembhard did some bullshit against the Magic.
Smith,
That
we
shit
got
was
D.
trash.
Smith.
You got Jay Huff too.
Am I did
Shout
I
out
not
Jay Huff, lead the league in
in the
blocks.
Western Conference Championship? Did I not see Middleton on an NBA championship team? Am I losing my mind?
12 years ago.
Before I was even on
Before COVID.
That's what we going
well,
back.
last time these teams played, Alex Sarr didn't even play, and the Wizards still won by 20. Well, technically 19.
Got smoked.
So Nembhard, playoff
well,
Nembhard was 3 for 14.
them by
Siakam was
29,
4 for 12. 4 for 12 on the Wizards. 3 for
Playoff
14 on the
Nembhard. That was
Wizards?
not a playoff game.
Pacers beat them by 29. So I mean, based on like plus minus over 2 games,
Derek Walker was
winning.
You were shooting 37% against the Wizards. All right, man. 89 points against the team. That's 125. That is.
Hey, Ron, we'll go ahead and move on. I got the Pacers. I think the Wizards won. Right.
Wait, what's 14? Oh, it's more. It's
Nah, the
33.
Wizards-
Chill, Casual, Mars all chose the Wizards. Jordan, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
Yeah, I want to change my pick to the Pacers. I'm gonna change.
They got the better player.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
changing
all right.
my pick to the Pacers. Change my-
Ox, you can potentially
I think
seal the fate.
I think the Wizards beat the Pacers.
All right, well, we're tied 3-3. In that case, I'm going to fall on the chat. And the chat is saying 62% of the voters are saying that the Pacers would, in fact, win this series. So
Better
the
than a jump ball.
Wizards, the Wizards will be advancing.
Holy Pascal. By
So the what is it called, Jordan? What ball?
Toilet ball.
Junk ball.
Yeah, the fantasy football name
To
is
the
always
junk
toilet
ball
ball.
championship.
Yeah, junk ball champion.
That name ain't gonna stick, by the way, Jordan. Remember, you got to
That's
call
it.
it the
I'm
low,
gonna make sure it's-
intelligence, low efficiency,
No,
and
that's
low
too long.
IQ bowl.
That's what it is, Swiper. My bad.
That's
I
way too
forgot
damn
all the,
long.
I forgot the whole acronym.
Jordan, I'm gonna make
But,
sure it's kicked. Yep.
Facts.
All right, well, in the junk ball championship or in the whichever one the Swiper said, we have the Wizards versus the Kings. They are both actually 8-24 are the Wizards, 8-26 are the Kings. Fellas, talk to me. Who loses this series?
Oh, my God.
The Kings lose because they got Russ at the lead guard.
Facts.
Hell no, Russ spanking their ass. And that's crazy. You gonna
Yeah.
disrespect
Laugh
Russ
your
like
ass
that.
in the background. We not doing that.
Yeah. Oh, my
Chill,
God.
I got the Wizards losing.
Newport short after that.
They got DeMar DeRozan closeout in a closeout series versus the Wizards. I'm
Yep.
taking DeMar.
Playoff
The
DeMar.
Kings definitely winning that.
He had a 40 ball versus the Bucks, by the way. So in the playoffs
He did.
with the Bulls, with the same team that he's on right now.
DeMar
Basically,
not having a good year though.
DeMar versus Chris Middleton with the money on the line.
Well, one should have got Finals MVP.
Ooh,
Russ actually played good last night. I thought he was good last night against the Clippers, but I'm being honest, Ron. I'm gonna take the Kings. Yeah.
Winning.
yeah, wow, Ox, look at us.
Yeah,
Am
I'll take-
I how crazy am I? Obviously, Sabonis and Levine are hurt, so they're not included. Is Alex Saw not the best player between these two teams?
No.
Who
DeMar,
is then?
Alex Saw not better than DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan better than him.
Yeah, DeMar's better.
Okay, I was just
Nah, March, you.
I don't know if I agree. I was like, okay.
I don't agree. I do not.
Keegan Murray not better than Alex Sarr?
No.
Wait.
You know,
So
Keegan
are you-
Murray shooting Lonzo percentages from 3, right?
By the way,
So he's
do
still
you
a
think
better.
Keegan,
He
you
can
think
do
Keegan
everything
Murray
else
better?
better.
You think Keegan Murray is better than DeMar DeRozan?
I'd rather have Keegan than DeMar if you're asking me that.
I think
He's
DeMar
asking who's
DeRozan's
better
the
at
best-
basketball.
DeMar DeRozan's the best player in this series.
Okay, I was just asking a question. Okay.
Keegan
But
Murray
we
is your
don't- but we
number
don't-
one.
We don't got DeMar.
Hey,
might
by the
not
way,
be-
what's his name? Raynaud? He can
Casual,
hoop.
that is
Him and
sour
Sarr,
milk.
man.
Murray's
Nice
never
little
been our
series.
number
Casual.
one.
That's what that
option,
is,
guys.
sour
Like,
milk.
You're not winning a single game with Keegan Murray as your best player.
Keegan Murray's never been our number one option.
Hey, you not? Hey, guess what? Guess what?
But,
So he's not Jason.
You
Tatum?
ain't win a game with LeBron and AD as your best players in the playoffs.
Hey,
Now what?
They won a championship. Hey,
Now what? 12
Hey.
years ago?
hey. Well, we can't count now. 6.
That's what it sounds like.
Six.
I
A
go.
bubble gum championship?
Beat
I
your
think-
team.
I think-
So
I
if
think
your
maybe
team would have
the-
won,
I
would you
think
call
maybe
it a
The
bubble
baby,
championship?
the baby nuggets, the dino nuggets.
Baby
Nuggets.
Nuggets. Here we
League
go.
five.
I
He
mean,
was
if
in
they
year
would have
5.
won, I mean, they did. Aaron Gordon.
Baby? Yeah, they were, what was that, 23 and 21
He was
years
in
old?
year 5.
Oh, wow.
He was in year
Casual,
5.
they were your age.
but he was in
Goodness
year 5.
gracious.
Stop the bullshit. I think Jamal
Jokic
Murray-
wasn't an MVP player yet. I don't know why you bring that up.
He was all NBA,
And what's that? Not MVP.
but that's still a
Okay,
good
so-
player.
So he wasn't elite yet.
Well, it's gonna be
He
better
was
than
better
Jokic
than
this
him.
year.
So he wasn't
Jokic
elite
this year ain't
yet,
gonna be
okay.
all NBA. Which
Yep.
means 2020 Jokic is actually
He's
bad.
gonna be
in
back
this
in 2 weeks, bro. I got it.
Hell nah. 2020 Jokic bad in this Jokic. One
But
gonna be
remember,
All-NBA,
the
one
last
gonna
time Jokic didn't make first team All NBA, what happened, Mars?
Oh, they won
Won
that
the
fake championship.
Yeah.
Fake championship. So win another fake one this year.
And then they changed the rule for him the next year.
Back. Mar,
So
I
you
will
know
tell
this year, that
the thing
65
I
game
have
will
not
change,
missed
yeah.
that since Mars has been. I missed everything else. But Mars, that trolling you do, and he gonna say he's not trolling. He gonna say he's not trolling. I know it's bad.
It's a new
Mars,
year, man.
the
Let's
whole
touch
week,
base.
the whole week you were gone while you're on your sabbatical. Okay, when you're on a mission trip walking through Georgia with the rest of the monks, I knew I had to study your game again, and here we are. I know exactly what you're doing, bro.
Do you think the rule's going to change this offseason?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Wemby and him. Oh yeah,
I guess.
All right, fellas, let's wrap up this segment. Yes, we have the Wizards and the Kings. Who are you guys taking?
I think the Kings win.
I don't even want to pick. Both these teams suck.
I do think these are the 2 worst teams in the league, though. So I think.
Oh my gosh,
that's tough.
I didn't have the Kings being this bad.
I think I would pick. I might just bank on just like Russ, DeMar, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray just winning that series. Yeah,
experience.
Well, just because they're probably just better than Chris Middleton, CJ McCollum, Alex Sarr. So I'll take them. And it's not like the Wizards defend too, so it's not like those guys would have any problem getting their game off. So
yeah, I'm taking Sacramento. Yeah, I'll take Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm taking Kings too, brother.
Oh my God! Finally, we've named the Wizards the worst team in the NBA.
It's quite embarrassing for Washington. How many years have you been in the lottery?
You were just early.
Like, this is really.
You weren't wrong. You were just early.
No, you guys were late, but we'll take it. Like, it's better late than never.
I'm not late. I thought everyone overrated them in the offseason. I just didn't think they were all that.
I thought that they were going to be a lot better this
season.
Who
was it that said playing this season? Was it Jordan who was saying they might be good?
I thought they were going to be good.
But Jordan is junk ball up here. So, like,
Ox said playing last year, but he got off of that for this year. So, shout out to him.
Their talent. But the fact that
in back-to-back seasons, we've had people up here say the Wizards can make the play-in is insane.
Drench, we can't even hear what you're saying. Your mic is muted or off.
He's trying to defend his Wizards nonsense and somehow. So
look at Drench. We can't hear you.
Let him keep going.
Wait. To be fair,
it's gonna be him defending himself.
Number one, when I said that about the Wizards, they still had Marcus Smart on the team and Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh yeah, that would have made a big difference.
Marcus Smart would have made a big difference. Replacement.
They still had Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon on the team. To be fair, number two, to be even fair, it was a super hot take. Don't forget that.
There you go.
It was a super hot take. That was it. Don't do that.
Mad at that. I can't be mad at that.
That's it.
Can't be mad at someone having to take.
So as of right now,
super hot take.
Over the last 2 years, the Wizards have not won. They average. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this because Mars, you suck, Mars. I swear you suck. Because over the last 2 years, Mars, this team is averaging 16.5 wins a year. Over the last 2 years, trash, and they're on pace right now.
They haven't gotten a top 3 pick this whole time, haven't they?
Yeah.
They got Alex Sarr.
2. He went 2. Yeah,
Alex Sarr was 2. And
we should have had one this year, but we got ping pong balls to determine our draft. All right.
I mean, to be fair, they got Trey Johnson at 6. That's a good return.
Trey Johnson's been decent. No, don't get me wrong.
I actually had him as a rookie of the year before.
But when Dallas and San Antonio get the top 2,
exactly. When you lose pretty much every game and you can't get Cooper Flag, Dylan
the
Harper,
pace that they're on right now, they're on pace again to win 15 games. So for the 3rd year in a row, this is what I'm looking at with the Washington Wizards. They average about 16
better off.
Like people talking about relocate the Kings, trade them. What about the Wizards? They need to go to Kansas City or Albuquerque.
DC's a better market than Sacramento.
It doesn't matter. The market ain't doing shit for them 16 games.
Yeah, that's facts.
And we got the best fans in the world. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I got fans.
Well, I mean, I don't.
I wouldn't know that. You talk about shit you don't know about.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoop talk hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.